Hey everybody, and welcome back to my weekly Monday video. These days I've been doing how to draw videos. Like I said in my last video about dialogue, I've been doing a lot of how to draw videos, and I would like to try something different. And today I'm gonna go back to my challenge videos, in which I do something that is particularly hard or something that I have never done before. And the last time I did a speed challenge in which I drew an Angry Bird in the time limit of 2 minutes, and that turned out to be a very intriguing video for a lot of people. So I decided I'm going to be doing another challenge, but not a speed challenge this time. I'm going to be inking a drawing of a Lamborghini, but not with my usual Pigma Micron pens. I'm going to be using a ballpoint pen. So this, as you can see, is going to be a ballpoint pen challenge, and I'm not going to be taping this drawing to the table as I usually do. I'm going to just move it around, so untape it so I can move it around as I wish, which is what I do when I usually ink. And I'm just going to get into the ballpoint inking of this Lamborghini. And I just wanted to say that I had never done such a video in which I ink with a ballpoint pen, because I don't like drawing with ballpoint pens naturally. I don't think anybody likes drawing with ballpoint pens. I think that when you use a ballpoint pen to ink a drawing, it just looks very sketchy, and that's not exactly my style. Here in my art projects that I've been doing pen and ink, sure, but this is not the type of pen that I'm accustomed to. I use pigment ink, the Micron Pigma, as I talked about earlier, and this will just give me a very rough and sketchy style that I'm not very fond of usually, but I thought it would be nice to try at different styles. Perhaps it'll turn out to be a nice drawing of a Lamborghini, and Lamborghinis are increasingly very hard to draw. This is a Lamborghini Aventador, if you're wondering what type of Lamborghini it is. I am very obsessed with Lamborghinis these days. They just look so nice. And you know the one that appears in The Dark Knight? I think it was The Dark Knight. Yeah, it was. That Lamborghini just looked awesome, and I thought I wanted to replicate something like that. But that wasn't an Aventador. I think that was a Murcielago LP640. And I believe that when you use a ballpoint pen to ink, you tend to make quicker lines, and you go out like the really quick, and then you sometimes get out of line, which is kind of annoying, like right here. So I gotta move it right down. And this ballpoint pen is quite slippery actually, which is another reason why I don't like using ballpoint pens to ink. But tell me if you like this video and if I should do more speed challenges or a more in-depth video on how you should use ballpoint pens to ink. This is just a test to see if I could do it and pull it off. I'm not going to be teaching anything about it yet, because I'm sort of flying blind here because I've never inked with a ballpoint pen before. I did make some tests before and it didn't work out very well, like my other challenge video, but maybe this one will work out well. Lamborghinis are awesome because, like some Ferraris, their doors come up like vertically, which is like really awesome in sports cars. And I'm not sure if I should add a spoiler on the back of here. Maybe not. I don't think Aventadors have spoilers, but I think I'm nearly done. I'm just gonna add some finishing touches and we'll be done with this video. Sorry, there was a pretty short one. I was trying out new equipment here, and I believe that I haven't talked a whole lot. You know what? Let me take a little break here and see if I have missed anything or forgot to talk about anything. Alright, so I'm back, and I was, when I paused, I decided to think a little bit about what I should talk about next, and I believe that I've already talked about how the sketchy style of the ballpoint pen and how you use it, and I just thought that perhaps the ballpoint pen would be good for inking a comic that's in a sketchy style, perhaps like, you know, the perhaps some of the peanuts strips, but I don't think that's exactly a style fit for ballpoint pen. And this ballpoint pen is kind of annoying because it sometimes leaks here. And when I was a little kid, I used to ink with ballpoint pen. I didn't ink with ballpoint pen, I just used the ballpoint pen. I didn't even put pencil under it. I would just use the ballpoint pen and just draw certain things, and that's a little bit of how I learned to draw. But when you want to learn to draw, you should use just a pen and not a pencil. Sometimes you should use a pencil if you're afraid to try. You don't want to trash the whole thing, but I believe that if you really want, sometimes the best learnings come out of when you use markers and stuff without using any pencils. And I believe that comes out to the end of this video, and I just want to put the ballpoint pen there just to show you guys this was inked by a ballpoint pen. And I left off over there about how when you use a marker sometimes you learn, and some of you may be like, why would I use a marker and how does it affect my learning? Well, first of all, you make much more mistakes than when you use a pencil, and I think that if you can learn from your mistakes much better if you use just a marker or a pen or something like that. But I just want to end by moving this ballpoint pen away, right, and talking a little bit about my Nick Curry series. I know I've talked about that a lot, but it's my newest series. This is the end result of a very long series that I created called Nick Curry, and it has 5 books in the series. Now it is done, and I just want to replace the ballpoint pen right here, inking with a ballpoint pen. This was a nice challenge for me. I think this was a very good drawing practice, and using different materials to ink, and I think it was really fun inking with this ballpoint pen. And this, I think, I like this Lamborghini that I drew, although I think some of the details may be inaccurate, but I'm glad that I finally got to the end of this video, and I just want to thank all of you for watching it. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel, and if you liked this video particularly, please hit that like button. I will be posting this on my website as well, so you can look at it there. And if you liked this video, please subscribe for more. I have videos coming out twice a week, and happy President's Day to all of you. And we will be back with another one really, really soon.